All right, good morning all. Welcome to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. You guys, but as one for myself, when I go back and watch the replays, 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 5 years from now, because this too will pass. Okay, the coronavirus this pandemic that we are going through, and it will pass. Okay. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I think we're in for a ride. I think we're in for I'm not gonna say a long haul, but I think it's longer than people are mentally preparing for. People are thinking, in 4 weeks we'll be back to normal. My gut's not telling me that. My gut is telling me that this is going to be a way of life for quite some time. Hey Tara, I missed you yesterday morning. Got 40 pounds of potatoes yesterday. Good for you. Good morning, Alice. So I believe that we haven't seen the worst yet. I don't think we've seen the economic downturn that we're going to see. I think we are going to go into a recession. And to be honest with you guys, I'm a little nervous about where we are. With with where we are. Now, fortunately, I work in here's looks like the same person riding down the street on their bicycle with a mask on. I'm glad to see that. It's one of those surgical masks that doesn't really cover up and protect anything, but hey, it's still a mask. I had a debate with somebody Sunday. Well, it wasn't even Sunday. It was Saturday. And they was like, yeah, masks are not working, and this and that, and such and such and such. Well, it's kind of like this. Would you rather have some protection or no protection? Because a lot of times, a lot of things that we're about to go through and are going through right now, a lot of things is psychological. We now have 2 cases in our county. Well, we have a whole cluster right here where I am. So much to the point where the social distancing went from 100 gathering to a 50 gathering. And I don't know if you guys watched the president's press conference yesterday, but they are not federally shutting down restaurants and bars and things like that, but they are highly recommending that you don't go to them, which is just like saying we're shutting them down. And my heart goes out to those millions of people who work in restaurants, who work in bars and work in clubs, and those owners, because right now they're feeling the brunt end before anybody else. Now, we're all going to feel it. It just really depends on how much we feel. So, and it's not something we haven't been through before. We've been through recession. We've been through when times are lean. And, here on this channel, we have talked about paying off your debts, getting out of debt, saving money, We talked 6 months ago about going to the bank and making sure you have cash on hand at home. And here it is, the time has come. My son got a second job at Burger King, and he showed up for his first day, and they taking him off the schedule this week, cutting hours. Yeah, I can see that. Because who's actually going to get a burger from Burger King? People are nervous about, no offense to him, but people are nervous about catching the virus anywhere. It's like, Jennifer and I, we banded restaurants and eating out in our lives, 2 weeks ago, before this even came out, statewide and federal, because I saw what was going on. I'm like, hey, any exposure that we can limit, let's do it, especially things that if it's something infectious around it, you can catch it. Now, I commend people who are ordering and having Grubhub deliver, and people ordering pizzas now. I commend you for taking that challenge on. Right now, me and my family, we just can't do it. That's like I was talking to my son. He was going out Saturday evening. He was like, yeah, I'm about to go out to dinner. I'm like, you going out to dinner? Dude, what are you thinking? So and these I guess they're millennials or whatever, these young people, I just look up like they're crazy as hell. got my, I can't really see it all. Got my Mother's Day present yesterday. All right, good for you. So AR-15 chambered in 5.56. Okay. Good morning, Karen. Hey, host. Hey, chat. Good morning, Crystal. I hadn't seen you in a minute. Where you been? You haven't been going to the gym lately, have you? Are gyms closed in your area? You know what? This is what I want to know. And as you guys, you know, I know it's new, but as you come in, say good morning, and then give us a report of how many cases there are within 100-mile radius of you. As of yesterday, we had like 20 something. Well, it was approaching 20 right here in my area, which I'm not surprised. I've been telling you guys for weeks that, you know, it was here, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know, we live in the Virginia Beach area, so you know people fly in and out of here all the time. This is a resort area. This is also a military area. So I knew we had the virus here locally. And it's not like I've been saying all along, it's not the virus that makes me nervous. It's the things that the virus brings along with it. The civil unrest, the people who are not prepped, the food shortages that is here. Okay? Nobody dying ends for us, just pick up and delivery. Yep, that's the new normal. That's the new normal. And I'm sure that it's cutting your money. You know, and I hope they are figuring out a different way to compensate you, Karen. My husband is still eating out at work. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I mean, I can't do it. Rhode Island closed all restaurants. Wow. I mean, I've been looking at these ghost towns in other countries like Italy and now Spain, and it's coming to it. I keep saying that phrase, coming to a town near you. And I put out yesterday, you know, just common sense is prevailing now. I would encourage you guys, if you have to go out, go ahead and get everything you need now. I mean, of course, while we're on lockdown, you may need some things. You may need some fresh, you know, bread or some meat or what. I don't know. But don't be surprised starting, I would say next week, but starting this week, don't be surprised if you see armed security counting people as they come in and stopping you at the door, you know, saying that, you know, hey, we've hit the limit right now. And then when somebody else comes out, then you can go in. And don't be surprised. Yes, all gyms are closed and been since last Tuesday. Wow. Well, you know what? You can always work out at home. You can always work out at home. And there are plenty of things you can do: jumping jacks and push-ups, sit-ups, run in place. If you have one of those bouncy balls, you can. I mean, I do that all the time. I sit and I play video, and I'm sitting there bouncing on the ball. And you know what? I've noticed this since, and I cheat from time to time. You know, Jennifer and I, we on a I don't say strict, but we're vegetarian. We eat a vegetarian diet. But since I have listen to this, since I have cut out all those fried starchies that I love, those potato wedges, and, you know, eating out and stopping getting French fries and things like that, because that's what I eat when I'm out. I'll stop and get me some potato wedges or some Mexican. I love Mexican. Since then, my weight has been coming down just naturally, and we've been eating at home, of course. And surprisingly, I've been the one that's fixing the meals. What's up with that? Anyway, we had nachos last. We had world famous vegetarian nachos last night. So good. Oh, they were delicious. Now I made them the bomb too. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. I think they're going to ration the food system, having Amazon deliver food and supplies. Well, Amazon just announced that they're hiring or have hired 100,000 people. So I think you're right, KevH. Don't be surprised if that's the new normal. You know, where they're like, hey, we're not allowing you come to the store. You know, you have to order either on the phone or online, and then they bring it to you. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's a good point. I've been here. I just don't say much. I was been told, y'all, it's coming because a girl said she didn't stick up. God bless. Christ is in control. I used to order Taco Bell's Nacho Supreme with no meat or beans, and I missed those. I stopped ordering them when I got rid of green. When they got rid of green onions, I didn't even know they got rid of green onions. We would indulge ourselves. I mean, 'cause Taco Bell. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Taco Bell has always been like my favorite restaurant, and that's like saying that. That's like putting a dress on a pig and saying that's a beauty pageant. But especially when I used to eat meat, oh my God, I would eat so much Taco Bell. It would be crazy. And I had the menu memorized. That's how much I ate it. Did you see the article about the government taking control of food distribution? I didn't see that. Life as we know it has changed. Yeah, life as we know it has definitely changed. But we're going to get through this. Okay, I think at this point in time, enough of the doom and gloom and the scary, the virus is coming. The virus is here, okay? The virus is here. And when you start hearing the president of the United States talking that, he's been talking to food distribution and blah, 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 and all that, that means that we have, with everything that's on the administration's plate right now, if it wasn't a crisis already, they wouldn't be talking about it, okay? So we put out last year that there was a food shortage, and to start stocking up then. Matter of fact, that's how a lot of you guys found this channel, and I appreciate you for it. I appreciate you being here. But we are about to start going through ration, and I know it's coming. Anytime the president says when you go to the store, don't buy any more than a week's worth of groceries, you're in trouble. So when I was leaving out this morning, I said, hey, because Jennifer's working from home now, I was like, hey, babe, while you're here today, can you go ahead and fix us some beans and rice so we can start getting used to that? And I just want to start incorporating beans, because that's not something that we normally eat, okay? And I want us to start getting in the habit now and the practice now, so that we can get accustomed to how much we need. Because see, I want to have to get to the point where we have to eat beans and rice every day. I want to know now how much will 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of beans go? How long will that last? How long will it take us to prepare that? How much fuel is it going to take if we lose power? I want to know all that. If we cook a huge batch of it, how long is it going to last? How long can we keep it? Because it's about to start getting hot, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, I have two major concerns about this. One is civil unrest, which I'm glad the administration is talking about food now, because if you've ever watched American Blackout, yes, vegan is hard. At a time like this, I added eggs, but I will not eat meat at all. I have cheese here, almond milk. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a challenge for us plant-based eaters. But I bought some extra eggs today, because normally we'll feed the eggs to the dogs. Man, I should have known not to come this darn way. Golly. So anyway, it's a train on the tracks. Should I turn around and keep driving, or should I sit here? I got to get off here in about 10 minutes anyway, because of course you guys know that the stock market is about to open. What do y'all think about this this press conference that the president had yesterday? What do you guys think about this? And what do you guys think about what happened during the press conference? Because I kept hearing more. President Trump is amazing about putting a positive spin on stuff. Gonna crash the economy too, you think so? Subscribe to my channel. I can't believe it crashed almost 13 yesterday alone. Yeah, when the stock market opened yesterday, they had a circuit breaker trigger immediately, because it was already 10% down. And I think you're going to see more today. After that press conference yesterday, the market, as President Trump was talking, the market was doing this, and then all of a sudden it turned around, and after hours, it shot up some, and I'm like, But I think that's just the calm before the storm, because I think we're gonna see more on the downside today, which y'all know I'm heavily invested on the downside. I did play Amazon. Oh, I played Amazon to the downside, and it shot up overnight. But I still think it's gonna go down today. I got those until Friday, so we'll see. I had a pretty good day yesterday in the stock market too. I actually had a really good day. I should give y'all those numbers sometime so y'all can see what I'm doing. It was like a ghost town last night in my area. I think even though they're not restricting people in the evenings, I think people are automatically and normally, just because things are shut down, I don't think people want to be out in the evenings. I think it's just natural and normal for us to kind of police ourselves. And I'm really excited to see people behave the way they've been behaving. And I know we've had some bad apples here and there, and we've had some incidences where people have gotten stabbed with wine bottles, and people are stealing people's toilet paper and all that kind of stuff. But I think for the most part, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think for the most part, people have been behaving pretty doggone decent. I'm actually surprised. I'm really surprised. I thought people would be behaving badly already, because I just don't put a whole bunch of stock in the mob, in mob mentality. But I have been very pleasantly surprised about people behaving the way they have been behaving. So I'm really happy about that. Another thing, as far as food is concerned, and most of us are preppers. Most of us have get all the dry beans, canned rice, canned goods, and frozen foods. Oh yeah, we've been saying that for the last 6 months. Yeah, and it's crazy. I was up in Dollar Tree yesterday. I bought us some plates. I had broken a plate yesterday morning. So I was like, you can't beat $1 a plate. And these were some nice little white, and we needed white plates because I like to prepare food and take pictures and then post it. But food doesn't look good on a blue plate or a brown wooden plate. It just doesn't look good on a white plate. That white background just makes the food pop. So I bought us some plates yesterday. But I was on the dry good aisle. I didn't buy any canned goods. I didn't buy any rice and beans. I passed up on all that. And they had plenty at Dollar Tree yesterday. Plenty. I know here in Vegas, they said I need somebody else to read. Won't cut the power at all because they said live in a state of emergency. Yeah, and I heard this morning that Verizon, Sprint, somebody were saying that even if people didn't pay their bills right now, they wasn't gonna cut their service off. We got a whole lot of food here, but I think food issue as the virus eases off. My biggest concern, my concern is not the food. My concern is not the food. I know you guys have prepped food. I want you to really, 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 truly look at how you can store more water. So I bought this and I meant to look at it before I left this morning. So I bought this galvanized trash can yesterday when I was at Lowe's. And I went in the back and I started filling it up with water. And it looked like it started leaking immediately. So I put about a quarter of water in there, probably about 5 or 6 gallons. And I'm going to test it just to see how much it'll hold and if it has any integrity. And if not, I guess I'll be bringing that in. I'll just be throwing some rice and beans and a whole bunch of other stuff in there so that if we do get mice, they won't, it's just extra insurance, I guess. And in times like these, I need peace of mind. That's why I prep, because I need peace of mind. Good. I'm glad you've been listening. Eldris Elba has it. He said he has, wait a minute. You talking about the sexiest man alive has the coronavirus? Has no symptoms. I bet nobody is dying. And this is a wag of the dog situation. I'm going to my aunt, ask my aunt if I can use her yard, the yard. I can't read it right now. Use a pond like, dang, Kevin, that's a good idea. Oh my God, you just saved me, bro. You just saved me. Thank you, because I got 3 trash cans that are leaking, and I was trying to rack my brain of how to doggone make them work. Man, you just saved the damn day. Hot diggity doggone. A pond liner. Wow, wow, wow. Now, since you said that, I wanted, because I got these huge contractor bags, which they're huge, and they're like super ply. I don't know what how much they are. Man, Kev H, you just open up a whole nother. If I can get that thing to work, I got 3 of those cans. That's another 90 gallons of water. Woo! Because I got 2. Remember I told you guys I got 2 plastic ones that leaked on me. And then I got this galvanizer. Thank you, Kev H. Thank you so much. I never even thought about a pond liner. Cause that y'all know that is my concern. That is and I still haven't received my Berkey. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it within the next 6 weeks, to be honest with y'all. Because the email I received, they were like, yeah, normally we ship them out within blah blah blah, but since the coronavirus, we normally ship out like 200 a day. The demand is 2,000 a day now, and I'm like, oh God, there's no telling when I'm gonna get my Berkey. He said, the sexiest man alive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like 2 years ago, he was voted the sexiest man alive. If I'm thinking about the same guy, the one that was in that last Fast and Furious, right? He was like the super villain in the Fast and Furious. I think that's who that is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was voted like 2018 sexiest man alive. Y'all fact check me. Y'all fact check me and see. It might have been 2017. I don't know. Who got it last year? It was like what's that dude that sing all of me plus all of you? What's that dude's name? Good Lord, what is it? I see his face. Light skinned brother. I give you all of me. What is that dude's name? Anyway, he got it last year, I'm pretty sure. Where you going to work? This is what I do. Going to work. But don't worry, I got a mask I'm not going to use. I am going to glove up. I got to do ladder work today, so it's going to be a trying day. And I just discovered that some kind of way I don't have my freaking ladder. I changed trucks about 6 weeks ago, and ever since then I didn't get an oil change too. Ever since then, I've just been off. You know how when you have something that happens that's different, it just throws you off. I've been off just a little bit. Let me show y'all this view called the high-rise bridge. Y'all should enjoy that. And they actually built another bridge right here to make it even taller, which is crazy to me. I'm like, this bridge is already super tall. You're right, 2018. Ha! I told y'all can't mess with this brain. This brain, I'm on fire. Who's that said something about let me see here, 220 gallons. We just got a water tank from a farmer. It holds 222 gallons. Hot diggity daggone. Boy, y'all are blessed. I wish I had it. Good morning, Salisbury. We haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been? You been cheating on us on some other channel? Don't you? Hey, listen, don't y'all be cheating on us during this crisis. We need y'all here, okay? We're not even monetized, so it's not even about the money. It's all about the camaraderie. How about that? I love crossing bridges like that. Why? Reminds me of the bridge into Mobile, Alabama. That bridge is so freaking tall. That bridge is tall. This bridge ain't got nothing on that bridge. If I'm thinking about the same bridge you're talking about, that bridge is tall as crap. Oh my God, it's scary tall. That one just, I guess because I drive over it all the time. It's no big deal. I just like people to come here for the first time. We take them through the bridge tunnels. Because we actually have a bridge tunnel out here that is like 13 miles long. We take people out there. That's like one of the wonders of the world. Oh, you have? Oh no. Somebody chastise Salisbury. Somebody chastise her. It's all good. I know we're not the only game in town, but I certainly appreciate you guys for being here. right, so 9:12. As soon as I get my notification about my group going live, I'm gonna cut off with you guys. I got to get my updates for the market today, which I already know. It was like 3 markets up, 3 markets down overseas. We're up. Our futures are up right now. I anticipate a huge pop this morning. I'm talking about like we may go up 500 points at open, and then I'm thinking it's gonna just come crashing down. Because I didn't hear any good news yesterday from the president. You don't like that ton of scary? I go through them all the time. It's second nature now. But the first time I went through it, I was riding with this dude who was purposely scaring me. And he had this Dodge. It wasn't a Dodge Shadow. It might have been. But he had the turbo feature in that thing. And when we got on the bridge, he floored it. So he's doing like 120 in the tunnel. Scared the living crap out of me. Oh my God, I was so scared. And he was driving so daggone fast. But he was a really good driver. But he was literally doing like 120 in the tunnel. And all I could think of was Princess Diana. So that little 15 seconds through that tunnel was like a roller coaster for me, because I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. So anyways, it's a 97% chance that you're gonna recover.